Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, please subscribe. I'd really love that. If you're returning, how you doing? What we're going to be talking about today is something that we all need to prepare for, no matter what city, no matter what town, no matter what state you live in. Okay? I want you to think back to the summer of 2020 and what we all saw and what a lot of us experienced. Okay? And a lot of us were horrified by what we saw on our television screens, on our laptop screens, on our phone screens. And it didn't matter what social media app we were looking at, whether it was YouTube or Facebook or even our local news channels, okay? When we saw chaos in the streets. Georgia Congresswoman Marjorie Taylor Greene is warning Americans to brace for a Summer of Love 2.0 as pro-Palestinian activists are expanding their protests across the country. Now, as I say this, I encourage you all to look this up. Form your own opinions. Do with this information what you will. Don't just take my word for it. Okay? Now, she made these comments in response to a video that was shared showing a crowd in New York City that was threatening to escalate their threats. They said, it's time to escalate. Whatever you have, wherever you are, join us, because this is the time to escalate. Does any of this sound familiar to you?
Escalate! It's the time to escalate! It is the time to escalate! It is the time to escalate! It is the time to escalate! Whatever you have! Whatever you have! Wherever you are! Wherever you are! Join us! Join us! Because this is the time! This is the time! This is the time to escalate! This is the time to escalate! New York, your hands are up!
Now, they are calling for a massive escalation in violence. Summer of Love 2.0, here we come. Now, Summer of Love is what the summer of 2020 is being referred to as. It's in reference to the chaos that took place over the summer of 2020, where many towns, cities, neighborhoods were trashed. Unshamed acts of disorder, looting, violence. So, Marjorie Taylor Greene, she said, you mean summer of jihad? People claim that this is hurting 46, but will it hurt him by November? After all, it's the same playbook and timing as 2020, funded by his biggest donors. Seems like they have a plan to help him. Now, Greene, meanwhile, has never made any secret of her pro-Israel position. And honestly, I don't think any of us have. Following the October 7th massacre last November, she even indicated her support for our great friend and ally, Israel, as they declared war against the Islamic extremists. She said in her post, over 1,000 Iran-backed Hamas extremists invaded Israel. They slaughtered Israeli citizens right at the end of the Feast of the Tabernacles. Make no mistake, this is Islam's holy war, and their ultimate goal is to wipe out all of Israel, and America will not allow it. No, we will not allow it. Over the weekend, I'm sure you've heard of Politico. They reported that the protesters received much of their financial backing by wealthy Democratic donors. Sounds familiar, doesn't it? Starts with an A, ends with an A. Starts with a B, ends with an M. You understand? So we're going to be reliving the summer of 2020 all over again. Sad, isn't it? Now, regardless of what side you're on, left, right, in the middle, innocent lives have been hurt, have been taken. This is not the solution at all, by any means. Anyway. All right, guys, I'm out of here. Okay. I will see you in the next one. You stay safe, you stay positive, you keep prepping, and as always, fear less.